senses. I haven't done a video in quite a while. I decided to talk today about some things that have been weighing heavy on my mind and my thoughts. Um, of course, if you've watched other videos of mine, I was born awake. I had a handicapped brother, autistic brother, so to speak, and he died when I was 8 years old. He was the first soul that I empathically spoke with. But what was weird about that was probably the last time in my life I astro projected. He was the reason that I had started closing my gifts off. But I got a psychic flash 2 weeks before he passed, and my parents were always used to me saying stuff about, psychic dreams or psychic flashes or things that were going to, or me astro projecting. They were used to this stuff. But when I told my mom that I knew my brother was going to pass, and he did, that was when she started listening. Funny thing, that's when I shut it off. But that's when she started listening. She wanted to know how I knew. How did I know? I couldn't explain it. But I have been guided my whole life by this voice outside of my body. Since I've grown up and started really digging into this, really getting into it, I have learned I have other entities that guide me. On my blog post, I had posted about archangels. I know now I've had angels around me my whole entire life. So a little bit about my background, though. I've read cards for 23 years of my life. I've been on a couple networks off and on, but now I'm independent. And my percentage rate is high of being right, but where I get it from is the phenomenon, because I don't know where I get the information from, but it's somewhere outside of me for sure. That is for sure. So, what I wanted to talk about today was programming, how we're all programmed to shut this off. It's like the more that I learn and the more that I meditate and the more I practice my gifts, the more I realize that we all have it and we're all programmed to ignore it or to shut it off. And it's all a part of the grander scheme of mind control. And if you have anything to do with technology or you read any science issues, we're learning now that scientists are finding 11 dimensions in the brain. There's probably more. But that makes sense, because how else are empaths able to see the spirit of dead people? My ex-husband killed himself. He visited me. He told me that it was nothing like we thought, because guess what? He was not in hell, but he killed himself. So, okay, that throws those beliefs out. Well, where do you go from there? And then my husband, the one I'm married to currently, passed, and he was with me for 14 days. Like, this stuff is real. This stuff is real. They are here. They're around us. I believe that UFO sightings are the same thing, that they are all the same. We are ignorant if we think that we are the only people in this whole universe. It's like you look out and it just seems like a lot of wasted space. Of course there's others. And of course some people are more sympathetic to the connection than others. But that's why just like you go on a diet to lose weight, your results are you lose weight if you do it right, if you exercise, if you try. Or you want to get muscle, you lift weights, and your results are you got muscle if you try. So if you want to enhance these gifts, you practice, you try. And that's what I've done my whole entire life. The astro projection, I've been trying to astro project now in like waking life. I do it in my sleep all the time. And I find out about stuff that I don't really want to know about, but I find out about it, and then it happens, like, later, all the time. But I have learned about the programming that sometimes your dreams are telling you that you are being programmed, or sometimes your dreams could be something of a program to keep you from realizing that you are psychic, that you have abilities that they've researched, the government's researched. Look at all those CIA programs all through the years. I was born in 1975. They probably measured our energy when we were born at the hospital and generations to pass, because there's something there. There's something to that. So, the dream thing, I believe, is like this. When you're in lucid dreaming and you have a dream that's really vivid, but it's something where you don't recognize the people, and I've heard this is happening a lot now. You don't recognize anybody in it. That could be, but you know you're there. You know it's you, right? You're living a different life. You're living different things, different time, different everything, right? So what happens is that is a past life dream. That's a past life event. I did a past life regression on myself. I read the book, did it on myself, and started pulling up those kind of dreams, and that's what I found out. So I've got other people that are saying the same thing. So that being said, there's that. Okay, then you go to the lucid dream that is an event that never happens. Or you get the deja vu, but it's not like the dream was. That's an implant. That is something else trying to make you believe something else. And it's not worked the way they've planned, because as we raise our vibration, we're growing past their manipulation on us, their control on our thoughts, our feelings, our views, so on. And the false paradigm, they've tried to make us believe that that stuff is witchcraft, is out the window now, because it's not. That turns out is more realistic than this reality. So anyways, I guess I'm going to try to make it short, because I don't know what I'm allowed to do, and I don't have a lot of videos, but I just wanted to throw some of this stuff out there. I am going to make some more videos today and post them. So if you like this, just, you know what to do. And I'm sending everybody wonderful, loving light. Thank you.